Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the pre-lobby of the Sunday Drive. It is round number 13. It is the Russian Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. 10 to go as we sit here, sitting in the lobby. I was going to say line up on the grid. These guys know where they fucking line up on the grid. Apparently we've got Sofa Racer in here. I've never seen him before. And Korg is back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a major announcement at the Sunday Drive. We rarely do it. There's no giveaways tonight, guys, because I've been too lazy to play Game Pass games, so there's no codes or giveaways to anyone. But what we're going to be basically doing is our main man, Woodsy, has compiled together a highlight package which I have uploaded onto my YouTube channel absolutely fucking blind. I've not watched it. I've not watched a single bit of it, so this should be really, really interesting to kind of look at some point tonight. I'm buzzing about it. I hope you guys are too. Anybody who wants to know what the highlight package link is at the moment, I'll send you a link to the YouTube channel and of course anything there. I'll tell you what, Woodsy, I've literally, mate, you sent it to me, I'd realised when I pressed upload, I couldn't watch it straight away. It was going straight to YouTube. I was like, oh crap. Mate, I hope everybody fucking likes it. I'll be advertising the absolute piss out of that tomorrow. That'll be probably towards, I'd say, tea time when everyone's kind of getting in from work, etc. And we'll be able to kind of get that absolutely tuned in. 17 drivers we have on the grid, guys. We've got Dark Mark Rog, we've got Tukas Gunners, who's back after last week. Clem, of course, with a name change. Korg, got Lucky 13 back after a couple of weeks out. We've got Goomba, Rara, Dean, Gamerman, Becker, Rashi, Massey, Big G, Redmond, and Grits. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Lucky 13 does actually have a qualifying ban, as this is his first race back since the Canadian Grand Prix. Quote me if I'm wrong. I need you guys to confirm that for me. I've not been on the kind of popular on the admin chat for a couple of days now. But yes, what an unbelievable start we have had this season, guys. It's taken off leaps and bounds. A lot more than I thought it would do, quite frankly, me returning to streaming, to be fair, initially. But other than that, guys, we are live, rolling, ready to roll. I'm actually on stream early, which for me is an absolute lie, quite frankly. I'm never online early. But here we go. Woodsy says, yeah, Lucky 13's qualifying man. He hasn't turned up for the last two. If he goes out and somebody can just message him potentially and lets him know that. I don't know if he knows himself. So here we go, then, ladies and gentlemen. Russian Grand Prix, soft to medium strategy, or medium to soft will be the way around it. If we have rain, good fucking luck to you, and I'm happy I'm in the commentary box now on that bastard track, quite frankly, to be fair. So I've been informed there are a couple of new livery changes. So let's see what sort of things we are here to expect. Dark Mark and Rashi are two that I know I've been told have changed their liveries. Of course, we are past halfway point of the season now. So, yeah, obviously the big battle in the championship is between Dark Mark and Massey. And of course then with Grit, Rara and Rashi close behind, and then the chasing pack, which is going to be awesome. Hello, Gunners, welcome everybody. Rara says, party baby! No Football Manager stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But there is a Football Manager stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to do NASCAR, but I can't be bothered to concentrate staring at a track for 2 hours, so I'm going to do a solo Football Manager stream straight after this. That's just a bit of a solo if you guys want to have a look. Watching me. Putin will chase Lucky on his horse if he goes out on track. Rara says, dude. But here we go then. So, we are going to go and check what tyres people are running here. I believe it's going to be a soft medium. It is... they're both as good as each other, quite frankly. It all depends how far the guys drag their tyres out. Rashi's got a blue livery. Dark Mark is showing up as a white livery now, so I'm not sure if he's going to be mingling with Massey. Rara wants to mate, if you want to do your court, mate, let us know. Like I said, I'll open party up after the race about 10 o'clock and you can just jump in, mate. If not, well, let me know on Facebook straight after. If you want to do it, mate, I'll be able to do it until absolutely it's 12 o'clock tonight, of course. Right, so we've got a couple of guys going out on track. I'm going to turn my sound down because I reckon... Oh my god, Lucky 13 has got out on track. He does have a qualifying ban, so may need to tell him to come back into the pits, quite frankly. He did have a ban after the Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, Rara, I'll tell you what then, fuck it. We're doing a co-op again, me and Rara come back. Fuck it. Rog with the white and black familiar Rog. XRF1 Rog, which is there. He is the first car out around the Russian street circuit, of course. So right after the street, guys, you'll have me and Rara doing our Football Manager. It'll be for around about an hour and a half tonight. So just in the background there, I believe we have got Massey, who is on his normal livery. Dean, Lucky does Lucky. Oh, there's Tuka. So it's going to basically be Rog Rog, and then I believe Tukas. So, just to let you know, we are going to be live. Our highlights package is up on the YouTube channel, so that is there. Like I said already, guys, it is youtube.com/positivelyglad, exactly the same as my Twitch username. Pop it into the search bar, it will bring up my account, I believe. I don't know really, to be honest with you, it might do. Right, so Rog, we're going to go on board with him for the timed lap. Rog, ever improving, very, very consistent this season. He was a late joiner, so of course it's incredibly difficult with the way our point system works to get yourself to the top of the table, but literally if you just keep finishing races, and that is a yellow car, that is Becker. A lot of the guys, of course, have changed their liveries, I can see here. It's gone back to black colour. So, right, first lap. The Sochi Autodrome, sponsored by Vladimir Putin. Yeah, that's going to get me in trouble. Right, I believe Tukas is just behind him, so we'll go on board with Rog for the most pointless corner in the F1 calendar, the in inverted commas turn 1 kink, which is a load of absolute shite, but it's obviously caused multiple crashes. I've been a part of a couple in my over the years. Rog takes turn 3, goes very, very narrow into the corner. Is he going to be able to hold that line? You've got to have your roll bar set quite low down to be able to take that corner in absolute flatitude. That's a new word there, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up in the dictionary over there in about 25 years. Rog, of course, does get purple for sector. Why does that come very nicely? He almost looks quite tentative going around a couple of these corners just in case he gets the validation. Coming towards turn 6 now, nicely hits the apex there. Right out, you can make up a lot of time around this track. Run it in strict corner cutting and you will never ever get one. Lucky 13 has retired, good stuff, my man. He knows he's got the quality band legendary. Lucky he'll be slapping across at the back unless other people make any boobies. Right, Rog entering the back straight now. I don't know why they call it a back straight, because there's absolutely fucking nothing straight about it. I mean, it's literally curving in and out like an absolute bleeding python. But here we go, then down to the Sector 3, which, in my opinion, is actually, I don't know if many people agree with, one of the toughest sectors in all of F1. I'm really, all of F1 games, should I say, it's really, really tricky. I struggle with it, barring anything that happens on Monaco. That's just an absolute cause for STDs, quite frankly. So second to last corner, everyone's just been a pretty smooth lap by Rog. I'm not sure if it's going to be the quickest, but very, very smooth to get us started here in round 13. He crosses the line, Rog, and puts in a 1 minute 32.1. That's actually very quick. That's a quick lap. Tukas comes across the line with 1 minute 33.7. Dean, who we are expecting big things from, of course, he won his maiden outing, or his second outing, should I say, and that's a 1 minute 30.4, 1.7 seconds clear. Rog, so he's going, of course, for the consistency over speed of a consistent Dean is a second clear of our second position in the championship. Massive red car coming around there. I believe it's Gunners on and out lap. Gunners has been practicing quite a bit here, so we'll wait to see how well he does. Of course, we've got a black car coming with us. Big G goes in with 1 minute 31.6. I believe that was a Goomba just behind him starting his lap incident. Oh no, it wasn't. It was someone. It was Rara, sorry, who was starting his lap. Just behind him, we've got Gamerman, of course, who, ironic, he's changed his livery. Everyone's changing the fucking liveries. Oh, Gamerman, that's not an ideal way to start the lap. But I believe that's Grit coming through with 1 minute 33.6. Nice sighter lap for Grit. Where's Becker on track? I believe he's action extra round, but he hasn't validated, so we're going to go to the blue car, which is Rashi. Lovely new livery here for Rashi. He's sporting slightly different blue colours. I mean, I was looking to him expecting an absolute paint job change. He just basically swapped the colours round and licked the front of the nose cone, quite frankly, but we'll let you guys be the judge if it's better or not. We've got a black dot just behind. I believe that was Redmond just behind. Nope, Redmond's absolutely miles behind. Why would I get something right in the end of this game? Who the fuck is that behind him then? So confused. Is it Rara? Oh, we've got us to Rara twice now. He's not in a black dot here. It was, I believe, Rog, was it? Rog, oh dear, Rog and Dean are currently, we've got Love Shack going through Sector 3, there's Roger, that's a much better corner than what I'd probably do around there anyway. I believe we've got Gunners coming through there, he's on a, not a bad lap here by Gunners. I don't think he's going anywhere at the top, but well, clearly it's not going anywhere at the top, but he might be able to get himself a, oh yeah, I think he kind of needs to learn Gunners to go sort of more to the outside. He's on a fly, so he's allowed to complete his lap here, he's not necessarily holding. Who was that? Right behind him. It's his lap time, 1 minute 33.7. 35.6, sorry, forgive me, I'm looking at Tukas in the back, sorry. Anybody who is close to completing their lap time, I have no idea. It is nobody. Rashi has invalidated his Korg. I don't know. Grit is coming around. Is he doing another lap here? He's got a bit slower than what he did last time, but now Grit is really going to be pushing here. He's currently trying to beat a 1 minute 33.6. Roger's currently still fourth with 1 minute 32.1, but a few very heavy hitters left to come in this qualifying session. Rash is one of the reasons about it. This is what Corkin, who's had a couple of weeks off, as he comes trolling now down towards the back part of the circuit. I don't like calling it the back straight because, as I said, guys, there is absolutely fucking nothing straight about that part of the track, let's face it. Doesn't quite go out to the curb there, Korg, I've noticed, which is going to possibly prohibit his line, maybe. But he's dealt with that pretty well as he comes through the final couple of corners now. How aggressively will he take this? I think Korg's trying to get his eye in here with the medium tyres. Going to be in the 33s. It's going to be a 1 minute 33.999. I couldn't have guessed that on 998. It says on one side, 999 on the other. I couldn't have got that much closer, to be fair, to being in the 1 minute 33s. Absolute scenes there. As Bauer did have a purple middle sector, but he's running lean and non, so I'm not quite sure. Standard, I think it's standard on he runs. And this Dark Rats livery, oh my fucking god. Who brought Speckled Hen to fucking Russia? What, mate? God, my fucking god, what has he done? Mate, you look at your car, looks like an albino fucking stained chicken. What the fuck? Mark, what have you done? Ed Hardy's on holiday. Fuck. Well, that's one for the highlight reel. Gunners is retired from session. Where is... What the... Not another highlight, please. Where is he? Where is he? Am I going to be able to see him? I hope so. Oh, he's disappeared. What the hell happened to Gunners? It's not Vino tie-dye gone wrong. I'm going to go on board with Clem. He's not actually set a lap time yet. I believe... No, actually, you know what? We are going to keep on board with Mark. No, Clem, Mark, guys. Flip a coin, we'll pick someone else. Right, here we go then, Clem. That's a pretty decent start. He's had absolutely rotten luck as Clem. Racing with us, I believe, last night as well in PRF1. I had one of the worst fucking races of my life and still come home with some points, so... and that is an invalidation. That was an absolute... if he cut that corner anymore, I think he'd be literally slicing the tit off it, basically. It's like slicing the nipple off a tit. Here comes Start Mark coming through sector one. Let's go on board with Mark. No, I'm not, because that car's giving me fucking blindness. Lost it and hit the wall. I was trying to look at how I lost it. Was it on the kink, Gunners? Did you get the outside curve or something going down the straight? Is a possibility if you're not... Yeah. Bloody hell, man, unfortunately, but you are currently still 11th place, still got 6 drivers left to set a lap time, so anything can happen. Mark then improving absolute leaps and bounds. Hopefully his car design can start improving leaps and bounds. It's gonna fucking kill me. It's a pretty sick car, but basically you have to drive it in the rain, because look at that. That would offend the monastery, that sort of colour. But he's actually doing a pretty decent lap here, Mark. He's coming through, just in sector 2 now, coming through sector 3. Obviously, this track is that new. Every single corner is named after a former Russian president. As I only know 2, we're basically on at 3 if you count Stalin. We're going to be calling half of the one. He's invalidated anyway around Stalin Corner. I have, as you can see, guys, I have officially named these corners. They are now officially a part of the guide of the Formula 1 circuit now. Everybody knows them. Everybody's using them. So I believe Massey's actually coming around again. He is... Now this could be interesting. Massey's going to be 4 times quicker. Now a good sector 3 here for Massey. He's going to be pushing to take out TIRD. Knock him off the top spot here. 9V's guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't followed already, be sure to do so. Anybody who has Twitch Prime, be sure to fire it my way and help out a ginger. Actually, I'll change my hair colour so you guys actually want to help me out. That might be an idea. Right, so Massey coming through. Is he going to be able to do anything about TIRD's time? The answer is no. It is an improvement of 4/10 of a second. He's getting bridging the gap a little bit. 1:31.012. Puts himself in a convincing second position. I believe we've got Rog coming through next. And Rog puts himself in a position where he's still going around the course of his. So that is decapitated soft tyres. Rog improves by 1/10 of a second. 10th and a half up. 1:32.0. Only 4 guys have set really quick times so far. Intriguing to see. Mark, of course, validating his medium run. Looks like the optimum strategy here would be to do what pretty much everybody else in the top 10 does. Rush it as a track where tyre wear is that scarce, depending obviously on what setup you've got. And that is a validation by Becker. Not doing well so far. It's Lucky 13. Gunners, of course, crashed out Lucky 13 with a qualifying ban for his misdemeanour in Canada. Sorry guys, a bit of a hiccup. That's not misheard. The Redman's out invalidated his outlap, so he's still got 6 drivers. Oh, game him! Oh dear! Oh dearie me! think oh God! Tracks this way, mate. Just, there's a car coming. Oh God! Oh Lord! Gets nicely out of the way of Goomba this. Well, I say gets nicely out of the way. He just basically spun out the way, really. But I guess every bit of movement counts in this day and age. And he comes around the second. Oh, that's how you do. Oh my goodness! Oh mate, this is like drift. This is like Dirt 4. Go on, lad. If this is Forza Horizon 4, that would have been an awesome drift. It wouldn't have quite reached the pinnacles of the ultimate drift yet, but he's getting there. As we got gunners, and there's a car coming down here. I think it might be Korg just starting his outlap. Rash is still in the pits, of course. As we see him got nice. Korg is, where the fuck's he gone? Well, there he is. Korg, it's not real life, mate. You don't have to follow the lines. It must be said, that's not the ideal way to go. What has just had an email about the highlight vid as I subscribed to YouTube last week. Oh yeah, cheers man, thanks for the sub to YouTube. Mate, my YouTube is literally like a heart monitor. I gain 1 sub, lose 1, gain 1, lose 2, gain 2, lose 1, gain 3, lose 4. It's amazing. I think I've had over 1,000 subs in general altogether. I've got 164 on the channel. That's fucking amazing. Again, man, having a bit of trouble around sector 2 there, but he's keeping the car going in a straight line this time. Probably too much of a straight line there, as he's managed to miss the kind of apex on the outside. So we go running through past that corner. I don't, guys. It really annoys me that I have to add Russian presidents' names into these corners. This track has no fucking identity at all. I'm not gonna lie. I like driving it on the game, but fuck me, get some identity. And that is an invalidation. That's a cheap ass invalidation. That is. Ball with Becker, as Redmond just in front of him was also invalidated his lap, so we will go on board, as I mentioned, with Becker. 4 minutes 47 left in quali. Rara has still not entered the pit yet from his initial soft burst. He needs to come in this lap and go straight back out, but he's going to literally have no time for a breather. And Grit has retired from the pit. He's in 6th position. I think his time realistically should be beaten and put down out of the top 10. You'd expect the Gatsby Bridge has got literally 3.2 seconds, but I don't. The Grit. I'm not sure what the Grit push on that lap. He might have invalidated his lap, but he'll be able to confirm at a later date, of course. We managed to get the podium interviews done because I managed to sort out my fucking bollocks up Twitch interview process, which is awesome. Becker, this looks like a good lap. I think this may be able to just displace Grit, and it does 32.2, very close to the back of Raj Clem, by the way, stuck in there with a 1 minute 31.8 off camera. Apologies for not catching that one. Around coming into the pits, we've got a white dot there, which I believe is going to be Massey on and out. Is that Massey? No, it's the white dot of Darkmark. Mark is currently down in 15th place. He wants to be as close to the front as possible. Pole position, TIRD to 1 lap pace. Maybe interested to see if he can bag it on top of the presence. Could be the Starling Straight. I like that. Starling Straight. Putin pit lane. And the Yeltsin Yankov. Fucking hell, I don't know. Oh man. See, this is the problem. This is why I never do highlight videos, Lee Woodsy, generally, because I don't know what I'm going to say. It's probably best that, it was best for you to send it to me to see if the video would get banned. Quite frankly, first of all, or struck down, before we upload it on your own channel. If it's safe, if you get away with it, then good stuff. Darkmark cut it down to 15th. He needs an improvement here. Redmond as well. We're just going to flick on, but Redmond's involved in another lap. Redmond, who has been very consistent this season, currently running down in P17, and he's out of fuel here, I believe. And that may, yeah, he's gone for fuel. That's him out of qualifying. He's not going to be able to get back in and out. Redmond starting lap. Lucky 13 gets some P. Rara, the video is out. Let me just tap my invisible wristwatch. Now. Well, it's been out for about 5 minutes, but yeah, I'm going to go and. I've not watched it. I've just uploaded Lee that sent over to me. I've tagged his. By the way, everybody in the chat, I'll Woodsy, permission to put your YouTube in the link in the comments bit if you can. Everybody go and subscribe to Woodsy. Of course, if you're watching, he's the guy who made the video. I'm just saying credit Mark with 31-1. Massey's going to be quite happy with that because Mark didn't beat him. Interesting. So Massey gets a purple for this sector. He does have a car in front of him. I think it might be Rashi just in front of him from right. Yes, it is. I actually got a car right for a change. That was an absolutely fucking monumental fail at a burp as well. I mean, there's some good ones, some bad ones. That was like the Susan Boyle on the football pitch, quite frankly. So Rashi has invalidated. He starts 13th. If Gamerman beats his time, he won't start 13th, and Gamerman will beat his nephew, and that's not going to get the job done, quite frankly. Very adamant about that. Redmond is not going to make it round. Even if he cuts all the corners in the fucking world, he won't get round, as far as I'm aware, without this next lap invalidates. So who have we got on laps? Dean is on lap. We'll go back on Massey. Massey is a tenth and a half up. Is it going to be enough to do it? It's not showing yours. I was going to say, Woodsy, I was going to ask you if you want to put your link in the chat. Fire it in, mate. The YouTube link. Everyone can just jump in and follow off you. Massey has missed out on pole by 3/100ths of a second. Mark is invalidated. He's done. Big G is coming around. He did just get round. I said just is still a minute. Fucking left of the fucking great thing to go. Okay, hold on. We got here. Tukas is invalidated. That's him done. As well. So the guy left on a lap here is Big G. Not anymore. Oh, he didn't invalidate that, but he is a tenth and a half. They're doing 2 tenths down. So Mark has retired, 3rd position. He's happy with that. He probably isn't happy with that. Oh no, Woodsy, put your YouTube in my Twitch chat. Let the guy sub to you, man. You're the guy who made the video. I'm just the one posting it out to the world, man. You know what I mean? Full credit to you. Becca is behind him on an outlap. Becca's not going to be able to make the start of this lap here. Big G's actually caught up his entire time. He may displace Mark with a dream 3rd sector. It could happen. Again, Mark retires. He's behind Gunners. Gunners, 14th in qualifying. That's one of his highest positions. With a lobby more than 14 people. So good effort, Gunners. Well done. So yeah, basically, Woodsy, put your YouTube link in my chat here. Big G does improve. It's a 10th. It's not going to be enough to improve his position. Clem did actually get round. And we've got Rara, I believe, coming round on a lap as well. He's coming towards the end of his lap. He's the next one round. I believe there's a white dot coming round too. I think that is Massey coming back into the pits. There you go, Woodsy. Get yourself on there. Rara comes in and puts in a 5th position lap time, beating Clem, who is still on a lap. And he is quicker, so this is going to be pretty close between these guys. And Rog improving also. The qualifying is not done yet. Goomba, so as well, he's still going around, so he's still got 4 laps to do. Dean is actually still on a lap, and he improves even further. 30.1, unless we get a dream lap out of one of these other guys. That is, I believe it's the 2nd pole position of Dean's TIR career. Oh my god, I'm sacked. TSD career. His name's TIR. I really need to start drinking before streams. Oh my god. That's not the highlight package. Edit that shit out. Right, Goomba does improve. A lovely P10, which is great. Does get to start on his own tyres. He'll be very happy. Clem with an unorthodox entry to the pit lane there. It must be said. Validate this time, and Dean going to get on board with him. He has got the pole position. He will be starting on that set of tyres. Good effort for Dean. Well done. So it's of course going to be Dean and Massey once again starting on the front row. Dark Mark this time up there with them. Big G, his 3rd consecutive top 4 qualifying as well. The only thing do you know, if that's the case, mate, every single one of my videos has been allowed, so hopefully you check. Yeah, well, so hopefully everything has been thrown in there. Going at 9, says Dark Mark. We are sitting at the moment 54. Okay, I don't know why I paused it. I could just check my tablet. Time's right there. Dean, of course, Elements only just realised that Dean's done a 30.1 there. Cheers for bringing that up, mate. We're just on board with Big G, of course. Man, we've got 4th position. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the qualifying results for the Russian Grand Prix. Round 13, it's TIR Dean with a 1 minute 30.160, 3/10 of a second quicker than Massey, a second quicker nearly than Dark Mark. Big G in 4th, Rara, Clem, Rog, Becca, Korg, Goomba. Those guys will all be starting on the soft tyres, guaranteed. Grit, Tukas, Rashi, Gunners, all set times. Gamerman didn't set a time, Redmond neither. And then, of course, the lucky 13 with the qualifying band starts at the back. Guys, we're back in 2 minutes. Back from taking 10 seconds off my life by smoking. Right, anyway, let's go and have a look what times everyone's running. It's looking fucking dark out here. Why is that so dark, that weather? That is rather haunting, quite frankly. So if I just to send the yeah, hey man, good things come to those that wait though. That's a really good thing I use one too. That's why you're into speed at the best, you know what I mean? You got the bad speeds, but the good content, that's how we do. Like, I have good speeds, all I do is swear on stream, so I guess it kind of works. Right then, guys, so, hope you all are having a lovely evening this evening. No giveaways this week. I will, however, like I said, I would last week, but I ended up going on Foot Manager Rara every living minute. Check out that series on the YouTube. It's starting to pick up a bit of steam now, in terms of Twitch views and stuff like that, so really good stream. Really good series, really enjoying it. But yeah, anyway, back to tonight. Dean's looking really good. He seems to have an extra gear. As you mentioned in the chat, he could potentially be going, there you go. Why not? Unless you've got a bird called Bobo and a twin bird called Bobo. I mean, that could be a sign, unless Gunners has made a new language. I mean, he could be speaking Vietnamese, as far as I'm aware, mate. We're going to be getting there very, very soon, trust me. Right, so, Woodsy, what is the track, mate, for next week as well? We'll give that a bit of a plug while we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs off camera, because if I had a camera, then there would be nobody watching, quite frankly. Right, so gotta wait to see when Mark goes live. Of course, guys, it wouldn't be a Positively Glad stream without the usual noises. So here's one, and here's two. Not that I'm gonna get a chance to fucking drink the cunts, because you guys are gonna give me loads of on-track action. But yeah. Open up a couple of cans. Oh my god. Baku! Horse penis building! Oh mate, people are going to be viewing. Hopefully we get a couple more of the old viewers coming in to mock me for that one. I don't know why people always mock me for Baku. I mean, I've never really crashed there. One of them things, really. I don't know why people do that. Like, probably someone saw a clip on my channel. I don't remember it. Anyway, we are going live now, ladies and gentlemen. The official radio time was 9 o'clock. We are now at 9 on the dot, coming up to 9:01 as we wait for the guys to go onto the formation lap. If we have one, if we haven't got one here, we are in bother. Yep, lap 0, which means there is one. So, the tyres for everybody, we've got Grits, Rashi, Gunners, Galeman and Redman, 11th, 30th to 15th and 17th. They are all on, I just need a drink to be watching this, Guinness and black. Do you know what, man, I'm literally going for red as the beer, but I'm also here with my trusty bottle of Pepsi. If there's too much action, I can just take a quick swing of that. Dean, Massey, Dark Mark with the albino chicken, Big G with the burnt chicken, Rara with the painted chicken, Clem with the clementine chicken, Rog, just the white chicken, yeah, there you go, Becca, the stereotypical chicken, Korg has just done something with Minecraft. Goomba, I like the front of Goomba's livery, I do, I'm not going to take the piss out of it. Should have made the Hungarian flag. Grits, representing the ginger colours, and will always be one of my favourites. Tukas, he's kept his livery, so fair play to Tukas, looking like a pretty decent livery. Rashi, I don't know, I can sort of tell the difference between his livery. It's just like he swapped the colours around. I'd say a 3 out of 10 for effort in changing. Gamerman is just behind Gunners. Lucky 13. Of course, had that mad incident in Canada, hopefully not to be repeating any of that. And Rebel, of course, spring up the rear. Rebel, one of the most consistent drivers this year, not having the best of seasons. Best of sessions, should I say, in qualifying. Yeah, I think, I'll be honest with you, you've done enough, man, in terms of the intro video, bro. That intro video, it is pretty beast. I mean, a couple of guys have left it the same, so... yeah. Dolby's showing too late. He cannot get into the race, unfortunately. Oh, look at the Dolby. Just joined a little bit too late, unfortunately. 9 o'clock, of course, we were very, very time efficient on getting the lobby going tonight. So we are on board with Dean as he comes around the final corner. The one stop is obvious. A couple of guys that opted for different times of pit stops. That's pretty cool. As we go on board now. I think I got bored of the chicken comments. Dobby, lucky man. You know this is going to be a belter. I fucking hope it's going to be a fucking belter. I want to bring you some good fucking racing. I don't know if it's going to be any rain though. It looks very, very dark. obviously Russians have the ability to change the weather, so anything can happen in this Grand Prix. Powered by AWS, the automatic wank system. So here we go then. I don't know why I've said that, that's completely random. We're going to go position changes straight off the bat here, and we are go at the Russian Grand Prix, which is round 13, season 2 of course, and what a start by Dartmark and Massey, the championship contenders, as all marks at the curb there, a couple of guys hitting the curb there, no kind of immediate damage. Oh guys, it's almost looking tentative, and look at this, ERM Big G on the inside there, TIRD on the outside, great battle here so far. Mark runs by Gamerman, has a corner cut that is an absolute treat, there's a bit of wing damage at the back. Gamerman of course does fall back down the order. Here we go, Becca, look at this, 3 wide here. Rog trying to go around the outside now, I think Clem might, Clem, no he's, wow, Roger on the outside of Clem. PRF1 Division 2, this is PRF1 Division 2 I believe, and that is Dean on the inside of Dartmark there. The ERM boys have took off to the 1-2 start. Oh my god, I think Clem, I wouldn't say that was a squeeze, he just said this is my line, go fuck yourself for it. Oh, that's, oh no, Rashi's taking an absolute bomb in the bowl. Oh, that's, oh my goodness. Rashi too late on the brakes. Safety car, absolute carnage at the in the midfield. Wait, has he fell foul to that? I don't know. Greg actually fell to the back himself, did he? He's got damage. Front right, oh, I was hoping for a bit of a quiet night on the race report front, but we've already got a clip, we just can't, oh dear, yeah. Collateral there, Rashi just really late on the brakes. And yeah, it happens guys. It does happen. What an opening start to the race. Massey leads from Big G, Dean. What are these guys going to do at the back? Are they just going to put another set of softs on and get back up to the pack? I don't know. You don't really want to put yourself on the hards. They're about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds slow, this Mark Rara. Dean obviously running out of the no traction, not yet mastered the starts on that. Because once again, the biggest climber. Lucky, ironically, did really well to get up there, but of course got caught up in the collateral too. You prefer your job sometimes, mate. Nah, it can be kind of annoying. Any double stackers? We got a double stack of Rash. Oh my god, that's just a kick in the dick, that is. Rashi double stacking behind Redman. I guess there are 17 drivers, so you are going to find some double stacks. There's Grit coming back in already. Another wing change for Grit, of course. Lucky the safety car has kind of nullified any of the issues. If there wasn't a safety car there, guys, there'd be about 6 people with race, but potential top 10 ending. What? Wait, I thought we put Gunners in 5th. I nearly dropped my fucking beer down my chest. Gunners is running in P12, kept himself clean. Korg, the only one I believe with a 3-second penalty, or is it a 5? I don't know. Game Man did a huge corner cut there at the inside. I didn't quite see what he did because I was kind of focusing on the battle at the front with the front 4, and then we had Clem and Rog going absolutely hell for leather. Remember those two, of course, are battling there. In PRF1 Division 2 as well. So a lot of guys, and of course, a lot of these drivers are, of course, guys can race in Simulation Formula 1, that is. If you guys haven't done so already, then I will send you the SF1 Twitch link. It will, well, mate, the way it is at the moment, certainly will Woodsy, of course, with the championship looking like it is. Grits and Rashi at the back, Rara sitting in P5. Whoa, hello, I think guys go a little bit, not too slow. What the hell? Rara with a 5-second penalty. Oh, I guess it was just tap the back of him, and that's wing damage for Rara. Well, that's admin's cursed at Woodsy, because Rara's now got wing damage, and he will be pitting again. He probably advised him to throw the soft tyres on there, to be fair. Well, obviously it's still race. I mean, you could go mediums to softs now. It is a possibility and a potential possibility. We do have Redmond and Becca going for that strategy, and Rara does pit in. You can just go into the pits, Rara. You're not going to get penalised for it. Just don't get a 5-second penalty from the entrance to the pits. Yeah, just go in like that. Might as well. Well, slightly quicker. I was going to give SF1 a shout out. I will still give them a Twitch shout out. Oh great, well there's another one there. There's a couple there already. No rain yet in this race. I don't know if there's going to be. Big G, Dean, Mark. Mark's got a penalty, what for? Mark got a penalty too for that. Of course, if there is another safety car, guys, then the 5-second penalties that have been served will be, or if you serve your penalty under a safety car, the 5-second gets wiped out. That's how it works. No, don't worry, but don't apologise. Just get yourself back racing. Come on, get focused. It happens. People make mistakes. Mistakes happen on the track. I mean, look at me, mate. I'm full of mistakes. I mean, I've literally murdered SLR Fuse, or Fuse, is he Fuse? SLR Fuse, or Demo, whatever he's called. I mean, I think I made it my personal vendetta to murder him last night, though I didn't mean to. But there is. This is why at Formation Shop you've always got to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be fully aware of everybody around you. Expect the worst to get the best. That's kind of, or expect the worst and get fucking murdered. One of the, you know, I mean, the adage works either way. But right now, back to the position gains. Tukas. He seems, I think if we go back and check, Tukas probably has the most gains on lap 1, barring Brazil with grit. Out of everybody in this league, I think he has one of the highest. And look at Redmond already, even though he did get caught up at the back of the grid with that incident, he is currently sitting in P12 and he is currently on the medium tyres, medium to soft here for Redmond. I believe the safety car will be returning to the pits come the end of the straight. Yeah, Massey's fully aware of it. Let's go and see. I believe it should say, there you go, right at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen, bottom left portion. Safety car is in this lap, so we are now hopefully going to be able to get ourselves a bit of rhythm with this stuff. I mean, we just need everybody just go into single file. It's the easiest way to do safety cars. Don't think you're fucking Jesus. You can't turn water to wine on a safety car restart 99% of the time. You just got to basically focus on your own position, getting a better launch than the guy behind you, try and get a bit of an advantage on the guy in front of you. But to do that, you've got to be aware, and like I think right now Roger's doing a good job here. But this guy's going to wait till this corner. I believe Massey will be away here, and he spun! Oh my god! Did he reset the track? He's pulled out the way. Oh my god! Oh my... That is huge scenes! The race leader has dropped it all by himself. Unbelievable. And Dean, come on the inside now. Dean, come on the inside of turn 1. Here and Big G's going to hang it with him. Dean gets the move done. And Dartmark's going to be there. Dartmark's going to be on the inside here. Mark trying to find a way down, but I just couldn't get the move done there. Unbelievable. Sauce Massey is done in this race. Oh my god. Usher summed it up great when he said, oh my gosh. We got Rashi's overtaking Gunners. That is, oh, Gunners ran wide. Oh my good grief alive. He just managed to get out of the way of Rara. Rara up to P14. Let's have a look here. Mark is all over the back of Big G. I believe Clement is still there on the back of Tukas now. Lodge as well. So we've got a battle for the top 3. Game Man, of course, has a penalty. Korg and Dartmark all with a 5-second penalty. Game Man has a 2 times 5-second, isn't it? Yep, 2 times 5-second penalty. We have 3 5-second penalties. And here we go. Here comes Dartmark then. He's going to be absolutely revelling in this, quite frankly, because Massey's going to have to come into the pits again. The charge back is real. Woodsy Massey spin could ruin his shot. Yeah, I think he needs to outscore up by 7 points. But then at the same time, mate, well, it could still happen. If Mark has a retirement, then it could still happen. Anything can happen in this league, as we've just seen off the safety car restart. Massey, he made it pretty good, and Gunners is retired. No, Gunners is out. Virtual safety car now. Massey's race has been saved. In my opinion, at least. Any of these guys with 5-second penalties, having if there's another safety car that will devoid. Rouse overtaken. Rouse come back into the pits, by the way. That's an intriguing thing. He's just going to put the mediums on, unless he's got wing damage again. I don't know. Just going to watch out now, guys, for the penalties. Rara comes into the pits. It's another wing change. What's happened there? I don't know. Let's just have to watch out here. You've got a delta. You've got to respect the guys in and around you. When there's a VSC, we'll see a green flag and a notification at the bottom of the screen. It's not the end of, well, mind you say that, they're at the VSC, aren't they? Seems like a pretty quick VSC, to be honest. And we're going back racing now, and the guys at the back, Rara and Massey, are still currently coming out of the pits. Becca with the first 3-second penalty of the session, of course. Goodman out to P8. Tukas is running in P5. Unbelievable scenes. Gunnar says, F, unlucky geezer, unlucky man. It's a very treacherous track. You've already seen a few people Gunners crash off here. already the race, the championship leaders have all had their struggles, and here comes Clem flying down now towards Tukas. He's going to be able to get the move done. He's going to look on the inside here. He's got Mazalov running. Mazalov will go for it. Let's have a look here. Clem way overcooked it, did go for the trap, but he pulled the move off. Tukas go around the outside here of Clem. Oh, a bit of a wheel touch there. Will he try and fight it? Clem's done the perfect thing and gets the move done. Beautiful stuff. Made it for the late break in there. Cole running in P7, of course. We've got Goomba, Lucky 13 just behind them as well. Lucky's had a great little start here. Only the top 8 have not made a pit stop. DRS finally has been enabled in this race. Hopefully we actually do get some fucking DRS. I believe the guys up front do have DRS. ERM Big G has it, Dark Mark has it on Big G, and then there's a big scale a PRF train. Yep, there is a PRF train being led by Clem, but here comes Tukas down into turn 1. That's a good move. I'll be honest, that is a good move, bit forceful. He put his car in the right position. Clem had no choice but to back out. Lucky 13 moves in the P8. Look at Redman round the outside of Goomba. Oh my god, that could have been absolute murder. And look at this from behind. Becca's having a little look too. Is Becca going to have a look? Goomba's lost 2 positions. It's 3 positions. Oh my god, grief. That could have been death. Jesus Christ. It could very well have been. Look at this. Oh, Becca and Goomba. Grit as well here getting involved. Rashi just behind as well on the hard tyres. I could give a still 7%, a bit of a nudge there. I think Becca, did he push Goomba off the track there? A bit of a nudge. He was a little bit off sync now with that. He's a little bit out of rhythm. And Grit, of course, PRF1's Division 2 driver, Grit. Is he going to be able to have a little run here at Goomba? I don't think we're looking at rain, guys. It's getting a bit brighter now. The soft runners are going to be in a little bit more of a good face. Oh, look at Rashi. Are they going to go 3 wide down here? For the love of absolute kittens. No, Goomba holds off Rashi. And in turn, gives himself a bit of a narrower line. And he runs well wide. He's going to have the line. Oh, Goomba just comes back in. And Rashi gets the move done on Grit. Just holds off Grit there, but Grit's still there. Great driving here. It's a Sunday drive on. A Sunday. Yeah, that one. Clem still leaves Tukas. Tukas does have more ERS. He's going to get the boost to give himself a slightly higher speed going into the DRS. This looks like a done move, but Clem is not using overtake. Neither are Tukas. If you can slow this down just right. Tukas up into P5, but look at that line. What an exit by Clem. Unbelievable. Gets himself back into P5. Tukas is probably thinking, what the fuck do I have to do to beat this guy? Wambo, good evening, buddy. Oh, who's this up front? Tukas starts a corner cut. Yeah, I didn't need to make that move. Should have got possibly drafted back into the slip and the toe. Really. The draft, as Americans call it. To get himself a lucky 13 on the back of Cole. Now, Massey with a fast start 35-0. The comeback could still be on for those guys. Game man just in front of them. Here we go. We are rocking now. 5 guys on penalties. 3 with 5 seconds, 2 with 3 seconds. And Lucky is just trying to seek her way past. Oh, what about? Oh my god. Clem has exploded into the wall. That was so doing as well. Clem just lost it on the outside there. Straight to the wall. Clem's race has been promoted again. And, oh, look at this behind. Goomba battle for 11th. Rashi, I forgot about that battle. Rashi comes into P11. Here comes Go. Oh, Grit thought about that then. Goomba kind of covered him off. He almost drove across the front of him. It was kind of weird, that, to be fair. No damage from any of these cars at the back here. Clem, of course, lets Redman go. He has no choice. Such a shame, really. Clem is having a good race again. Finds himself prohibited again. Grit with a 3-second time penalty. Not again, doesn't he forget penalties, Grit. As Clem goes into the pits. And that there is now going to promote this battle up to P11. Rashi going to the end. Wambo, of course, is one of my long-serving followers from my personal series. Legend Dean is going 2.2 up. Darkmark still hasn't got Big G. Still not got him. Mark still has that 5-second stop-go penalty for the incident with Rara earlier in the Grand Prix, of course. I believe that's Clem in the pits. Goomba, Grit's got Goomba. That is round the outside, for the love of God. Round the outside at turn 3. And Grit moves to P11. Huge positional gains. He is still third in the championship. He's beating Rara. And he, at the moment, is literally just behind Rashi. He needs to follow Rashi like a fucking fly through shit, quite frankly. Great analogy. But he needs to do that just to get himself through. My fucking voice is as dry as an und's cunt, quite frankly. Fuck me, I needed that one. Right, okay, look at this start mark just up here. Can flick up to that battle really quick. Is Dark going to be able to get the move done? Nope, he's just on the back of him. Great driving for the pair of them. Here we go, Korg, Lucky 13, these three, Tukas, Korg and 13, all within a dog's bollock pube length of each other, or width, depending on how hairy the dog is. It can be quite a distance, that, to be fair. So Korg rocking the number 93 then, running in P6. Tukas does get another penalty. That's 2-3 second penalties for Tukas. It's not going to be any good for him at the end of the race. Lucky 13 just getting his car a little bit cooled down there, getting out the slipstream of Korg still looking to make use, but he's got a very quick Lucky 13 with not much ERS, so we will see how that will benefit. And Tukas, of course, has enough to defend. Has he taken it off too early? He's got to the 40% mark, should be enough. Online races, you can never know what people are going to do. And speaking of the devil, Korg has sent one. Oh dear. Oh dear me, Korg. The overspeed there blew it for him. He knows he's done wrong there, peeps. Oh dear, that's so unfortunate. It's going to be close come the end, of course, 32 points. And of course, we've got guys further down the table who are going to be climbing up rapidly as well. Dean looking pretty decent, of course, fastest lap at the moment does go to Massey, 1:35.0. Dean had worn softs, and he's done a lap 10 pretty similar to that recently. Korg, of course, is just going to fall down the order now. Goomba very quietly coming through. Still 1, 2, 7 guys who have not made a pit stop yet. Clem not chancing the mediums. I'm surprised. Really surprised he's not done that. Gamerman, by the way, still hanging on to P13. Awesome source there by him. Although I've just been watching Dean, there's just been an absolute plethora of action I don't pay attention to. Battles for second, battles for 5th position. Rog is in the battle for 2nd position. Rog, look at Big G. Oh, it's because Big G's coming to the pits. They got excited over a pit stop. Absolute scenes. Right, so we've got Big G coming into the pits nice and early. He's going to go for the undercut here. I don't think he's going to do anything about D, but he may be able to do something with the other guys around him. Here comes Nutmeg then with Lucky 13. Right behind him, Korg's overspeed, of course, costing him dear. He will be coming into the pits. It's going to be his only stop. He does have a 5-second penalty to serve too, and Lucky's already past Tukas. That should be curtains for that move. Lucky making up for his not so stellar drive in Canada. Looking much more decent here as it stands. Roger with the biggest climber in the table. And at the moment, the way it stands, I'm going to work out who the... I think it is Lucky who's going to be credited with driver of the day so far, by the game, of course. Korg is going to fall behind Clem. He's starting the mediums? What? Why does it put him on them? Korg has been put on the soft tyres. That can't be right. Forgive me, we've got Dartmark with Rog behind him. Unbelievable scenes here. Rog just having one of the best races of his career. We're going to go back to Redman, who's now battling Tukas for 5th. Tukas once again flying high in TSD. He just needs to keep the consistency for the entire race length. Redman will be going to the end. Redman round the outside here. Redman, is he going to get Tukas? Tukas has held him up, but he's going to run incredibly wide. Redman, a wily veteran of league racing. Tukas gets another 3. Oh, Tukas well saved. Nothing he could have done that. I think the two cars were both on alternating paths, which kind of caused that issue more than anything. Unbelievable start. Dartmark pits. That is to cover off Big G. Rog carries on. Roger probably would have gone back in with him. No lie. It's a big gap back to Massive in the P12, by the way. That's remarkable. So Dartmark pits in. We've got Grits who will come past. Goomba also follows his brother Mark into the pits. Big G is... Oh, Mark had the 5-second, which means Rog will be in a net P3 if he comes up the pits now. Mark, yeah, he's still trundling down the pits. He sees Big G flying down the street behind him, but he does come out in front of his biggest rival, Massey. So, interesting. Korg currently running around at the back. So we're going to gain some points here, Korg. Don't retire your car, don't race quick, guys. It's a big punishment if you do. You don't need to do it, you don't even need to think about doing it. And Gamerman's going hard, so medium hard for Gamerman. Not confident in his own ability with the tyres yet, you imagine. And Becca and Tukas, look at this, oh my god! Oh, Tukas, Jesus Christ, I've only just got on for that. Becca's just overtaken Tukas. Was it a mistake by Tukas? He's really struggling on the tyres. Rashid just needs to be patient here. Don't do anything out of the ordinary, you should be able to get him. DRS straight coming up. Redman 3-second penalty, multiple warnings, of course. Fully expected around this track, as we said. Tukas has to pit this lap, surely. Rashi's going to be at the front somewhere. At the end of this race, Rashi has only had one incident where he levered the back of Becker. Doesn't do so here, kind of holds the line. We're just watching this battle from the perspective of Becker. Let's go from behind. Oh, damn it. See anybody peel off the pits. Tukas peels off. Watching Tukas peel off into the pits. No speeding in the pit lane there, so that's good. Redman P4. Roger's still going. He's going for the 12-15 stint, I'm assuming. He's kind of weirdly keeping pace with Dean. Dean is saving his ERS, Rog isn't, but stellar job. Lucky 13 P3, Redman P4. Back in 5th. Rashi 6th, Grit 7th. And we've got a bit of a gap back to Big G in 8th, Mark 9th, Massey 10th, the championship rivals 9th and 10th. Tugas has come up P11, clear of Clem, the guy he was battling with earlier. So he's done Clem and he's on quicker tyres. Korg gets the fastest lap there with a 1 minute 34.9. Rara is making his 4th stop, is that? No, I think this is. I need to check. Let's see the 3rd or 4th pit stop. Oh, that fucking 12. Still actually pretty decent. How there's still a huge amount of time left to go in this race. Not even half distance. So look at what's happened in this race. And we're going to go 2 tyres. For some position changes, it doesn't really matter until everyone filters out here. 13 and Redmond. Don't forget Redmond just having a quiet little Grand Prix by himself, but he now has Becker behind him. He's bringing Rashi with him. Will Redmond be able to hold on to P5 here? Or P4, sorry. To get his 2nd career TSD podium. Becker yet to grab one. Actually, I don't think he's actually grabbed one. Becker, yep, he did run wide there. He said that was all 4 wheels. That's slightly controversial, to be honest. Rog and TRD both pit. Lucky 13 takes over the lead of the Russian Grand Prix. Here we go then. They're going to be coming out behind this gaggle of 4 cars. Dean is he going to jump them? I think he should jump them. It jumps. Whoa, Rashi, Jesus Christ. Rashi, there's wing damage. Rashi just bumped the wall himself. Oh, well, that's ruined his race. Rashi is in front of the race leader, but he's got damage. You might as well just pit in. You may as well. Tukas behind. Clem's behind him. But this race has been a race of attrition. Oh. Odd. Probably just raced him, to be fair, but I guess he's not on the same strategy as him. Gwitch kind of pulling out of the way. Dean scything his way. Yeah, Rashi didn't pull out of his way. But Grit looking at the bigger picture. Potential pit stop here for Grit would be ideal for him. He might be able to go into the pits. He will jump Rashi, guaranteed. And he is his championship rival. Grit needs to stay in front of Rashi. Rara's out of the equation right now. It's between those 2 drivers. Clem with the warning. Rashi just moves back over to back off the racing line. He knows he's not going to be able to fight Grit in this kind of stanza of the race. But Becker and Redman battling. Oh, whoa! Redman crashed. Becker crashed. Sorry, forgive me. Following Redman. Becker has binned off his own accord. Dean has been held up something shamefully here. Lucky pits. That's not going to help him out with Dean. Stays out, Rashi pits in, so Grit stays. Going to do one more maybe. Let me go for a medium soft, which I believe. Rashi 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Not his race so far today. Will Rog come out in front of Lucky? This is going to be fucking close. It's not going to be close. Rog has taken over net P. Well, P3 in the race. Grit isn't going to be able to pull him ties any further. I'll tell you, mate, the AWS automatic wanking system, or service I may call it. So we just lost Norway. No. Gonna have to double check there. Massey currently running in P8, Lucky 13 dividing Dartmark, and Massey in the championship. He's going to be fuming with that as Massey. He wants to be right behind him. Very good point there. Lucky 13 currently running in 7th, as you said, picks up his 2nd 3-second penalty. I believe that is of the race. It's not his first. My bad. Of course, for those wrestling fans out there, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Royal Rumble tonight. I will not be watching it live, so I'll be turning my Facebook off. My tab off. So effectively, it's going to be an early night for me tonight, guys, with no social media. Oh, bloody hell, Beckett's nearly killed himself on the wall there again. Just, you see how close he got to the outside wall? Not ideal. So currently Dean, Big G, Rog, Darkmark, Massey, and Rara, the guys with no penalties at the moment. Of course, unfortunately, Rashid won't be too much of a difference for him. It's a long way behind. So, on board with Redmond, who has Dean all over his gearbox. There was an air of inevitability here. Dean, when he's been on it, he's been dominant. We have lost leaders of the race already not tonight. This is for race result. Dean to win, but I don't really want to put that in. Oh, Tukas. Well, look at that. Clem all over the back of Tukas. I think maybe Grit does need to pit again. If he's made them go 12 laps. Let's stop here for Grit. Grit's going to be absolutely fucking flying at the end. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Just got to check something. I've got to make sure this move doesn't. Oh, Clem. Yep, he's right on the back of him. Started on mediums. He's going to go 12 and 12. He's going 13 and 12. Guys, yeah, Rashi with a time penalty. He's having a stinker of a race, quite frankly. Jesus. So Grit at the moment has put himself into a position where he's going to be challenging and pulling away in P3. He may even, with a bit of pace at the end of the race, be able to catch back up with Massey, which would be rather intriguing. I would like to watch it, but it's so weird watching the matches when you haven't followed WWE. Mate, I've been following it for quite a while again. I started watching it back, I think, in 2010, on and off. Stopped for another year or two, then went back to it full time in about 2013, when it was dog shit, quite frankly. Tukas with a penalty again. So watching the guys behind, Rashi all over the back of Becker. Becker again loses the back end. The back end. He's losing the backer end. There's Dean, 1 minute 34.0. He's on for a clean sweep, pole position, fastest lap race win. It can of course change later. You got Goomba, we got Becker, we got Rashi, all three of them. All SF1. The SF1 Division 3 if I'm correct, actually. Rashi is Division 2. The inside there, that's opportunistic. Back at the wall. Was that a wall hit? It wasn't. He missed the wall by probably by a couple of millimetres back. Oh my god, he's just sold him up the river. Oh, bloody Nora. That's a 3-second penalty, Jesus Christ. The rest for the wicked there, guys. Grit pits in, and Grit's going to be coming out in front of that group. And in front of Clem and Redmond also. So, now then, Redmond. Tukas on the outside of him here. Tukas balls to the wall. He's done him. On the outside, Redmond's looking for a move back. No, he's not going to make that stick. I think he got a 3-second penalty, Grit. What did you get with them? Must have got one earlier. So pay attention, look at this. Redmond and Grit. These two are going to be hauling ass. Tukas has more penalties and probably... Well, I don't know how old he is, possibly his age, I don't know. That's what I mean. You've got to be a hardcore follower of WWE, to be fair. Like, someone's got to be a hardcore follower of me to actually be able to put up with me for so long. So 1.6 seconds between Darkmark and Lucky 13. Top 4 don't have penalties. Top 4 going to the end. Oh, look at this. Redmond around the outside. It should be curtains, this. Cookies and fucking cream. But look at Grit. Is he going to go for the move? Nope. Grit just being very patient. Not forcing the issue there. Redmond running a little bit too deep onto the curb. Clem, very narrow line behind there. Justin P. This is about between 7th and 10th. 7th to 10th place on the track. Lap 17. Starting to fly through this race now. Tukas is having real issues with lines. Grit is going to send one here and does. He targets his moves specifically. These two have had history in the past of exploding in a spectacular manner. And, Lucky 13, another penalty. I believe it's a second penalty. It is. That's going to be huge. Massey at the moment. Rashi's pitted again. And he's rage quit. I know he's suffering with illness, but you don't need to rage quit, man. Seriously. Why rage quit? Why rage quit? It's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I don't care if his driver's bad, but don't rage fucking quit. You get points wherever you finish. Even if you're fucking 16th, you don't see Gamerman or Gunners quitting. Gunners in the chat, they say his driving was bad. It wasn't the best driving by Becca. And Becca's retired. Speaking of that, Becca has retired. Oh my god! Oh dear! And it's a safety car! It's actually happened! It's happened! I don't know if he's literally done that because... Oh my god! That is a mess. That is a fucking mess, that car. Guys have been brought back into it. Do Grit and Redmond pit. Watch! 5-second penalty, no! Dean stays out, Lucky stays out. Cheese God, welcome in, brother. We weren't going to do another dual stream me and Mara, but we are, mate, after this race. So it'll be about 10 minutes after. Welcome in, Cheese God, you were in the right place. By the way, I'm 1 point off the championship now. I'm 1 point off the title in League 2. So Rara's on his way up as well, in P5 or 6. But anyway, we'll move on to that later. Dean is behind the safety car now, guys. We have literally just under 10 laps to go. Jeez, it's going damn good, brother. It's going damn good. Life is cushy. I have streamed every day this month. So Becca has 4 DNFs in 13 races. Not that he's raced in every race. That is a fact which the statistics will frown upon, basically. Oh, look at that, Rog. Not much you can do here. So basically... Well, he didn't technically make Rashi DNF, Gunners, because Rashi come into the pits and retired his own car. He made himself quit. I don't believe that shit. I've got to be honest with you. He didn't make him quit. He put him into the mentality that he wanted to quit. This is where you soldier on. You have bad driving, you soldier on. Because if he didn't quit, he'd have come out the pits. P14, 15. Well, I think it'll be 14th, of course, just in front of Rara. And whoosh, safety car. You know, season 2 Maestone. Oh, well, I'll tell you what we'll do, Cheese. If you tune in for the next stream, well, stay here, of course. You got to support your man. But you know, yeah, we'll go into proper Football Manager talk when we get on our stream in about. I think it's gonna be about 10 past 10. I think it's gonna be 10 laps to go. Just over 9 laps to go. Actually, now we're just on board now. Top guys have all caught the safety car. Big G is looking in a brilliant position here. How's our Redmond and Grit? That man Assy got rid of his tyres. Why Tukas didn't go on the softs, I don't know. I don't know. I'll be fair, I don't know. That's what I mean, yeah, third is at a real advantage. He's got Big G, he's looking awesome. He's not got a podium yet in this league. His 3rd Grand Prix. He's raced oh god. Becca hasn't that one. What the hell? What in? What? What have I just seen? Why were they racing? You know, 3-second penalty. G saying Thursday advantage, Big G, like I said, I don't have a clue what just fucking happened there. That was just bizarre. They were just racing each other down the straight. I mean, the whole point of safety cars is you don't race each other. I mean, I'm not one for making up rules or anything, but I guess that's kind of what the overall rules are. Sorry, just kind of throw that out there. So Dark Mark Tukas has made a mistake. He's made a big ass mistake here. So anybody who had a 5-second penalty before the start of the safety car, it now gets erased. Even if you haven't, well, if you haven't seen it, it's done. The safety car's bunched you all back together. I believe that's kind of where you're going to be finishing though. Look, everyone's gone really slow. What's happening there? CP8, Rog P9, Clem 10th, Google 11th, Korg, Rara caught back up, and Gamerman just driving around as well. Gamerman could really move up a few places here, depending on penalties. We're going to have a last 8-lap dash, 20 to 27. It is now a new race, so to speak. Look at Becca's retirements. That safety car is going retardedly slow, and this is going to be a late call, isn't it? Should have made the call by now. It hasn't. Just check back on my stream. It's about 5-second delay on the stream. No, it's not. What with Dean? We're all good here, we're still going. Just go a bit quiet, guys, here. Building to the tension. It's looking like you got Korg's in the pits. Let's get off the mediums, you may as well. Gimon has 17 seconds of penalties. Korg will be able to catch back up with the safety car here as well. Go on to soft tyres. Smart, intelligent decision there by Korg. Not on the best of races. We're going to have a few clips here, of course. Mark's left! 1 minute. Do-do-do-do. Sorted. I don't usually invite people back, guys, but obviously on the safety car I have a few spare seconds where all I can really do is basically toss myself off, really. So yeah, Mark needs to get back in quick. Mark disconnecting as the championship leader is absolutely huge. He needs to get back in. Needs to get back in now. Invited him in. Can't see if he's joined or not. He'll have to join back now and get back in now. No rest for the wicked here. Massey closed the gap to Mark. If he overtakes Mark's AI, it's looking likely. Redmond looking very good. P4, Grits, P5, Red. Big G, probably the best looking guy on the track at the moment. Dean, I've not seen a picture, he might not look so good. I mean, obviously I'm not one to judge male appearances, but and the safety car does come in this lap. We've got a 7-lap race, guys, at the end of the Grand Prix. Dean, Lucky 13, Ryman accidentally, Big G, Redmond, Grit, Mark, Tukas. Stay behind the ghost car, stay behind the ghost car, don't be stupid. Still a formation start, rolling start. Being fully aware of how to start a race on a safety car. Here we go, guys. Dean, go away. It's a monumental task to be able to win this race from here. But here we go, Dean, what a start! What a fantastic start. Top guys, all a great start. 5th, 6th, Mark is not coming back. I'm inviting him. It's not bringing him back. He's completed the majority of the race. We need to be quick, mate, because I've got a stream straight after, so we certainly do, mate. Actually, I'll be honest, you don't rage quit lobbies, mate. I couldn't give an absolute monkey fuck. You don't rage quit no matter how bad it is. You get to score points everywhere, but Mark is out of the lobby. I've invited him back in. He's not coming back in. But we are rolling here. Big G needs to get past Lucky 13. Clem with a 3-second penalty. Tukas is literally, what do we call it, the cork in the bottle. I'll have to be quick, mate, because I've got a stream to do, so forgive me. I have to delay my stream until start 10:30, maybe. So here we go then, Dark Mark has been overtaken by Clem. We need him to get back in the lobby, quick. Okay, guys, get Mark in. Send him a message. Right, okay, Goober. Mark is seeing his championship lead slip firmly away. But Dean leads using Lucky 13 as a buffer. Big G third, Redmond, Grits, Tukas, Massey running P7. Mark's third. Oh, Rara and Goober. Team Hungary, as we call them. Like I said, mate, you don't feel good enough, mate. Still soldier on to the end. Just suck. I know you're testing, but you know what I mean. It's you got to still do it, bro. Not one rule for one. Mark is falling right down the middle. This is such a shame here. But we'll have a look at Massey. Has got Tukas. He's done it. Massey's done him. Massey up to P6. This is looking huge. Tukas tries to move back on Massey, and that's not going to work. And Tukas, that's absolutely silly. He didn't need to do it. He did not need to do it. Oh dear. Oh, he went for the move. You're not going to get it done there, brother. Gamerman, they're having a sympathy corner cut in the background. Jesus. Big G with a penalty. That is fucking huge. That could be absolutely ginormous come the end of the race. It's probably cost him the win at least. Well, guys are working on absolutely fucking no intervals, so we're just going to keep flicking down the cars at the moment. I see P6, Rog, Clem. Still amazingly 9th. Rara, Uber, Korg. Tukas. Wow, what the living? Wow! That's not ideal. And then you got Gamerman, who's still going round in P10, P14. Very nice stuff there for Gamerman. Lucky 13. Big G. Edmund, Ritz, Massey. It's starting to catch back up there. Rog having a sensational drive, P7. Clem, P8. Rog, barring unfortunate timings of safety cars, is probably one of my drivers of the day today, I've got to be fair. And Lucky 13 struggling. He's not struggling, but he knows he's got guys on quicker tyres behind him. Even if you're feeling shit, mate, get yourself to the end there, Rashi. It's just all you can do. All you got to do. If you don't do it, obviously it's... Oh, I think, is that Mark back? Mark is back in the lobby. I didn't even see him join. Mark is back. He may have just saved his championship lead. He needs to get some moves done here. Whoa, bloody hell. Oh, is that Clem with wing damage? No, it's not. He's just got a shit angle looking at his front wing. Fuck. Clem's found himself back in a really decent position here in this race. Whereas we've got Big G, as you see up there in P3, potentially P2. Massey there could potentially even knock him out of the podium places, which you never know. But Massey now has got a penalty, and that has just pissed all over that bonfire. And Mark is under 3 seconds away from Massey. This race is still going all over the place. I don't know who. Well, we know Dean at the moment is driving an absolutely stellar Grand Prix, no penalties, along with Mark and Rara. Gamerman pits, he's just coming in. Get yourself in, get yourself to the end again, man. Just under 5 laps to go in the Russian Grand Prix. Unbelievable scenes here, and Big G is thinking about a move on Lucky 13, can't quite get it done. Oh, look at this. Going back to about the 7th position then. Got Rog, Clem, Mark, Rara, and Ted the Goomba. Oh, just behind. This race has been absolutely non-stop. Well, mate, like I said, I can just put the stream off a little bit. It's absolutely fine. I'll delay the stream for 20 minutes. All that shit gets done within 20 minutes anyway, so we just need to basically get a thing in the chat. Yeah, Mark's back in. Rashi, just to let you know, he got back in. So he's racing at the moment. He's racing in P9 with no ERS, of course, because his AI is just absolutely drained it off him. Big G round the outside of Lucky 13. Not going to work that time, my friend. You've got to be in front of him there with a bit more momentum. It's an awful corner to go around the outside. This race is going to the end. Grit goes very wide here. Is he going to be able to hold it against Massey? No is the answer. Mark has to now get moves done. We will have a new leader of the TSD Championship. Grit, is that corner cut? I don't know if that was, or would it give him an extension, should I say? I don't like the term corner cut. It makes it seem like people cheat, and I don't like that. But Dean has gone away. He seems pretty superior compared to the other guys at the moment. He's on. He just seems to know he's mastered the no traction now. If he's still running, I'm assuming he's running that because his start was absolutely diabolical. Clem, 3 second time penalty. That could be huge come the end of the race. Let's have a look here. It'll be fucking massive come the end of the race. He's going to drop right down as things stand. Rara and Darmark are both going to rise right up. Mark seems to have lost all pace since coming back in the lobby. I don't know what's happened to him. Massey now is facing Redman. G Gamerman at the back there, 40 seconds behind. He's going to be on the lead lap, which is a really, really big push forward. So Redman P4, Massey 5th, Grit 6th, but what the hell? Whoa! What's happened to Grit? It's Grit. Why is Grit? What's happened? He shot right back off. Grit has no damage. Maybe a mistake by Grit, possibly. SF1 Carlos says boom. I'm surprised he's not in this one, Carlos, to be fair. But yeah, man, welcome in, Carlos. It's been a while since you joined my stream, brother. Hope you're having a lovely evening today, my man. Goomba, Korg has done Goomba. Korg up in a P11. Rara 10th. Mark has finally got a run on Clem. He's just basically out of ERS. Nothing he can do. Dean having a sensational drive up in P1 at the moment. Lucky 13. And Big G runs very wide. Grits with a 3 second penalty. Huge penalties falling. up and down the field as it stands. I don't know, the only one we know who's going to get the position is Dean, if he can hold on for over 2 laps. Big G has overtaken Lucky 13, P2 for Big G. I've not interviewed the guy yet, so it'll be interesting to kind of get his reaction on how his race goes, see what sort of personality he's got, see what the guy's like. So it should be very interesting. But what a start. I say what a start, what an unbelievable race this has been, quite frankly. Battles, carnage up and down the order, but guys sending moves. Just scenes, quite frankly. So here we go then. Battle for 6th position. Massey, by the way, has done Redmond mark. He will make up positions due to penalties though. He's the league leader at the moment, Woodsy. But look, 2nd position, 2nd to 9th, 2nd to pretty much 12th, are all on the same straight. Incredible source. Look, he's staying with Big G. There's a big penalty gap between the two. There's only 3 seconds actually. Massey with 3. Massey's actually going to be promoted up onto the podium positions as it stands. Sensational driving by Massey. Grit and Redmond both have 9 seconds. Rog only has the 5. Rog may find himself promoted quite high up here too. And Clem on the back, Dark Mark on the back. We have literally a train pretty much from 5th to 9th as it stands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all within camera pan. That's what I mean, it's amazing. One penalty changes everything. Carlos penalties change everything. We know this, man, we've done this for long enough ourselves, mate. League veterans. Dark Mark there in penalties. Let's have a little look at what we got. Lucky 13 sticking with Big G, but Massey's there as well now. And he, of course, has brought his friends along. Redmond, Grit, Rog, Clem, Dark Mark. Korg, by the way, has done Rara. Korg in a P10. Rara 11th. Goomba 12th. Tuka Skirman 13th. And Gamerman wrapping up the order. It is an 8-point swing. It could happen. It's getting very close back there. Now, we know the last laps in TSD are usually fucking mental, so let's go and find out what this one holds. TAR Dean is somewhere off towards fucking Zenit St. Petersburg. Well, St. Petersburg, Zenit's the football club. St. Petersburg, so we're up there. Grits coming through 6th, 7th. The battle for 5th is on, basically. Positions can change hands everywhere. There's going to be absolutely hell to pay. Let's see here, come on. Anything less than 2nd, exactly. Gamerman. The only thing that seems sewn up at the moment is Dean, but obviously with no traction, it has been made. Oh, Massey's not leading, mate. Massey's not leading at all. He's got the P4. There's Massey. Grit has done Redmond. Grit has done Redmond. Grit, he's up in a P5. Sorry, I missed that even though I was watching the fucking shit. Here we go. Let's look at the chat. Rog, P7. Is he going to get the best of Redmond? Clem behind. 3-second penalty. Dark Mark there too. Massey's caught. Oh, what a whoa. I thought someone made a move then. I think Roger's just going to defend. Oh, Clem on the back of Rog. Look at this, and now Mark is still, I think Mark is just getting through. Redmond, another 3-second penalty. Penalties racking in for everybody. Mark and Rara, excellent stuff there by them, and Dean as well. Yellow flag, sector 3. Gamerman, he has crashed out, he will still score points, Woodsy. Gamerman 14th, Woodsy. Gamerman 14th. And we're going to go to the top of the field, because TARD, I'm still looking at the mini-map, there's complete cars everywhere at the moment. So Dean, trying to big hype for him. Dean, his 2nd victory in the Sunday Drive round Russia, and he takes the checkered flag with the fastest lap. Big G 2nd. Is he 2nd? Lucky 13. Massey gets 3rd. Now where are these guys going to fall? Grits gets 5th. Redmond, Rog gets 5th. Lucky 13 gets, oh my god, March up to 4th. Rara to 6th. Korg to 7th. What the where did they actually fucking finish? I'm so confused. Grit falls to 9th behind Rara. Rara closes the gap. Wow. What the well, that was interesting. Woodsy, I'm going to leave this on the screen for you. He does, Carlos. So Dark Mark. Lucky 13 driver of the day. I've got to be honest, I'll second that. He come from the back, so excellent stuff there. Rara moves up to 6th place from 10th, and there's your podium, guys. Dean, of course, ever dominant. That race was on crack. So Mark keeps the lead. He wouldn't have, he was nowhere near it, but keeping clean in races. I've proved that in the SF1 lobbies. It does get you places. And I proved it in the PRF1 one last night, of course. Even though I kind of... Is there any music coming? Was that like Jamaican music? In Russia? Dean takes the lead then. Big G and Massey make it the RN2-3. Darkmark in P4, like he drops down to 5th position. There's penalties, of course. Rara moves up to 6th. Clean, of course. Korg in 7th. Dolby actually stayed watching, spectating the entire race. What a fucking star he is. Rog in 8th. Grits 9th. Goomba 10th. The big loser there, Redman. Clem in 12th, saying that Clem down 12th as well. Tukas in 13th. Gamerman, of course, does get classified in 14th. Becker, Rashi, and Gunners. The guys all out. I'm going to go and drop a... Oh, no, fucking wait there. I'm trying to grab a screenshot. There we go, got him. Right, and so we're going to go and invite the podium guys in. Come on, you bastard, invite him. Here we go. Don't leave the session, you fucking idiot. Right, okay. What a bloody batshit crazy race that was. So there you have it, guys. There are your finishes. Just going to wait for everyone else to come in. Remember's left lobby. God, I think... Wow, everyone's actually here. Fuck me. We can actually get rolling before 12 o'clock at night. Unbelievable. Right, so Woodsy guys is doing the table now. Woodsy, I'll probably refrain from doing it justice. We'll do the provisional table now, mate, and then obviously we're going to get some clips sent in if we are firing through. To myself, Darkmark, or Woodsy, or any of the admins. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who the fuck they are. Right, anyway. So, Dean, good race, mate. Pole position, fastest lap, race win. Talk us through your race.
To be honest, it was a difficult race, actually. Trying to keep it, on track and not getting any penalties. That was my goal for tonight more than anything. I'm new to the no traction, so I wasn't expecting a podium, to be honest. But I kept it clean, and just managed to stay in front as much as I can. And I hated myself when I didn't pit for the safety car for the softs. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get took over here by especially ERM big. I thought, you know what, my mediums are about 5%, so I should hold him off. But yeah, that was a stupid mistake by me.
Did really, really well, mate, at the end, though, basically just to kind of keep it, and then obviously in the end built a gap because Big G couldn't actually get past Lucky, who defended fucking admirably, quite frankly. But
yeah, that did me favours. That did with the guy on the mediums behind me holding off ERM big. Did me favours.
I called him your saviour, by the way, on stream.
Yeah. He probably would have caught me if you weren't caught up behind him on the mediums. That's racing, and it is what it is.
And you pulled off an absolute blinder, mate. I can tell you're on no traction because of the start that you had.
Oh my! I hate starts, mate.
Just didn't get anywhere. Both the guys jumped off the line, but maximum points.
Just can't do it, mate. I'm still learning, so.
Well, mate, you learned pretty well there, mate. I tell you, you managed to. Compared to the first start you did, you dropped out 5 place. You only dropped 2 here, or 3 in the end. But fair play to you. You're picking up, mate. To be fair.
Massive.
Next race is.
You're the highlight of my race, mate.
I'm still crying.
Don't worry, Dean, don't worry. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that pos wannabe here. The bottle job here. I'm on to him.
I'm gonna leave the chat.
Race ban. Yeah, what's that? Oh, race ban. Yeah.
That's funny. That.
The next race is one that I've never driven before. It's Baku.
My favourite track.
So I can't wait for the memes to flying about that one. But no. So I've just heard favourite track, mate. So 36 points, Dean. That's a maximum. That's a win. Fastest lap for you. Well done. On to Baku, and by the sounds of it, I think you're going to be quite confident that you're going to be here next week, so good luck, mate.
Nice one.
I look forward to hearing you again, maybe. Right, first time I've ever spoken to you, mate. Big G, I think your first name's Gareth, and a funny comment which I'm going to make. When you joined our group, just before you joined, I said that you sounded like a backing singer of Blur, your name.
Oh, thank you.
That is a true fact.
I was more of an Oasis fan, but Blur will do.
Good man.
Yeah.
Fucking good man.
Yeah.
Fucking Southerners. If there's any Southerners here, don't give a shit.
Well, I do
anyway.
live down south. I'm not from down south, so.
Down south. You fucking. I'm sorry, but we're digressing. We're digressing.
Yeah.
Digressing.
digressing.
Guess a new type of digressing. Anyway, mate, good race.
Yeah.
Very, very consistent. Talk us through it.
It was good. I think I was best of qualifying. I was getting faster, and then yeah, I just had a good start behind Massey. Got his drag down to the first corner. Braked a little bit early because I didn't want to take him out. I had a little incident in another league, going quite heavy on the brakes into that corner. So I learnt my lesson. But then it was just steady. I got behind Massey, and the safety car came out, and Massey went for a little ballerina effect into the wall. And if I'm honest with you, I'm chuffed a bit because me and Massey practice together a lot, and I think it's only the second time I've beaten him this season. So if it takes a safety car and Massey pressures the wall to beat him, it proves what sort of pace he's got, I would say. But yeah, it was a cracking race. I really enjoyed it, and I thought coming out of them softs behind the two medium runners, I thought I had a chance, but I just
You must have fucking thought, I'm in. I'm
Yeah.
fucking in here.
but I couldn't get past. Was it Lucky 13? I couldn't get past him, mate, and I didn't want to use all my ERS trying to get past him stuff because I knew Massey was coming, and so I was saving it, and then eventually I did him up the inside, and then I picked up a penalty the last couple of laps, but it was a good race. I really enjoyed it. TR13 is just another level, mate. Just so fast. I can't stay with him.
I'm just getting a thing in my ear. Dean's head has currently grown about 8
Yeah.
inches in diameter since that last comment, by the way. But no,
I enjoyed the race,
you,
boys.
Jim.
GG.
It's good, mate.
It was really fun. It was really fun to watch. Wait till you watch it back. Actually, it was fucking batshit crazy. Actually, I'm just going to start that again. But yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Big G, move at the table, mate, as well.
Yeah,
We'll see in about an
totally.
hour when
Thank
the table gets released.
Cheers, buddy.
Well then, what the fuck were you doing?
I don't know.
Really competitive and quali. Really competitive and quali, Massey. Managing to get on Dean's level. Obviously, Dean then stepped up a little bit at the end. Got a good second position. I think that's like the third time in 4 weeks you got that now.
Yeah.
But go on, talk us through your race.
I am stupid. I have no idea. I don't even know what happened. I think I whacked it into Rich to see if I could get a jump on everyone, and then it was a really slow spin, and then I got trapped in the pit lane, and I couldn't move. So I had to reset the tracks. I don't know what that does, but I would have got disqualified otherwise. So it was disqualification or reset the track, so I had to.
We don't usually allow it, I'll be honest with you, but I'll talk to the guys in the admin. We'll have a little word what to do with it, mate.
I would have
you've
blocked the
stuck
entire
with
pit
someone
lane
else coming
otherwise.
into the pit. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So-
It would have been the pits and you wouldn't have ghosted, so yeah, fair enough. We'll have a word,
So-
mate.
And then
I don't think anything's going to be done with it, but we'll have a chat. But go on, carry on, sorry, mate.
yeah, sorry. And then it was just, I did it in another league where I took mediums from about lap 3 right to the end because I just make it difficult for myself in Russia. So I was going to do the same again. When the safety car came out, that was my saving grace because I could put some softs on. It was a bit wild in the midfield. I think I had a wheel-to-wheel with, I can't remember if it was Gunners or Gamerman, into turn 1. And then I had, I think Nutmeg had braked himself, and I thought that was going to be race over, but he spun himself instead of me, so I survived that one. And then it was just about hunting down the other guys. Dart Mark, I think, was really unlucky because obviously he lost connection. He would have finished on the podium, no doubt, if he hadn't disconnected.
I've had a word in the admin chat saying "fuck's sake." By the way, I assume that's in relation to that. I've not been on
Yeah,
that yet,
he would have been on the podium. The only reason I'm on the podium is because Dart Mark, I was going to say disintegrated. What's the word? Disconnected. So yeah, but other than that, it was. Yeah, I am stupid. That's the only thing I can say about it. I can't really say anything else.
Just gonna say, just
Frustrating.
watch the stream back and watch for my reaction. By the way, there's explosives everywhere.
Yeah.
But no, guys, that's the top 3 there. Massive, good comeback though, mate. And you are not quite top
Yeah, no.
of
Every little
the
helps.
charts, but you are close to that. Oh my fucking god! I've just fucking nearly smashed the fucking bottle. Oopsie daisy. All right. So next race, of course, is Baku, a race that I've never driven around. I've never crashed in the castle section, and there's no such thing as a horse penis building down the first straight. So, right. I want to say thank you very much for everybody that's watched. Big shout out as well for Woodsy, who has produced that highlights video available on my YouTube channel. So absolute legend there. Obviously get yourself over to my YouTube channel, guys. Have a look at it, and I'll plug his. I'm gonna fucking send it everywhere and put his YouTube channel out there. Man deserves a fucking good pat on the back for what he's done. Even though I've not watched it, so he could have sent me gay porn that I put on my YouTube channel. I don't quite know yet, which will be quite interesting. I'm not kind of into that thing. Anyway, we move on. Back in next week, guys. 8:30, same time, different place, obviously. You might possibly be doing it, but guys, well done for the top 3 and everyone else that finished. Commiserations to those who didn't. Speaking on pause, all the best. Bye for now.